coming up in this read. They did destroy a really good thing. That person is wanting to speak to you, Leo, and they would like to speak to you soon. Because their guilty conscience, basically, is driving them up the wall. Hi Leo, we're going to do your love reading for January 2023. Before I go any further though, there is going to be a little bit of disruption throughout your read because there's some kind of contractors or something working outside and digging up the roads, okay? Obviously outside of my control, we just have to work through it, okay? So, with this being your love read, if love isn't your thing, then you can always go check out your lifestyle reading that I released at the start of the month. Please do read my description box below and my pinned comment for any information that you might need about me, the decks that I'm using, my upload schedule, the private reading information, anything that you need, it's all going to be down below. If you, to reveal the description box, if you're on mobile, then you just click below where it says more, okay? And do keep in mind that this is general, so only take what resonates specifically for you, especially if you're cross-watching. So you can flip it, reverse it, take it or leave it. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Leo, at the moment we've got Venus in Aquarius, which means that experimental relationships are going to be very intriguing right now, and many people are looking outside of their usual type for friendships and romance. Venus in Aquarius is beckoning for you to love the unconventional. So this is going to be the time to develop more of a friendly approach also in spousal relationships to increase intimacy. Now, what it means more specifically for you, Leo and Leo rising people, don't give so much importance to the things that niggle at you in January, Leo, okay? Issues could well be at risk of being blown out of proportion, so leave it with the whole agree to disagree vantage and revisit it later on, okay? You will quickly find your rhythm and feel empowered as well to ask for exactly what it is that you need from others. So it's going to be time for you to open your heart and your mind, Leo, because Venus in Aquarius is nudging people to look beyond what is usually in their comfort zone in romance and friendships, okay? Now, you've got Rekindle, Heart, and Receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're close, and every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Cancerian or have strong Cancerian placements in your own chart because they had that message as well with the rekindle energy. I do believe that they've just had a full moon in their sign as well, so they're going to be feeling really, really emotional. So yeah, if you do have strong Cancer placements in your own chart, you could also be feeling the remnants of that, I suppose. And like, not so much tempers flaring, but more so emotionally having big swings back and forth, right? Rekindle, Heart and Receptive. So this feels very much to me, Leo, like somebody is trying to reconcile with you. They're trying to put things right and basically making sure that you know that they love you. Now, that could be romance, that could be a friend, it could be a family member, right? This is a love read, but do keep an open mind. There are lots of different types of love. It doesn't always have to be romantic, okay? This does feel, I'm getting like a really sort of sheepish vibe off of somebody. They're going to be feeling quite sheepish and asking you for, and hoping that you're going to be receptive to them, right? And then you've got enlightenment at the bottom of the deck. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine, so separation is an illusion. This could well be a soulmate situation, you know, where your souls are always connected to each other, even though there's a physical distance, that sort of thing. Is a reminder for those who are dealing with a soul connection that you know, while physical union is great, it's certainly not the be-all and end-all of everything. And your souls are always connected, whether you're near or far. Okay. Right. I'm going to start pulling the tarot, and we're going to look at your person's energy. We're going to look at how they're thinking, feeling, what it is that they're hiding, and what potential actions they'll take towards you as well. Again, this could be in reverse, right? I could have pulled your energy, Leo. If there's any cross watchers, then yeah, this could well be the Leo's energy. Mostly though, Leo, this is going to be the energy of your person, okay? Right. How is Leo's person of interest thinking at this time toward Leo? Okay. Nine of Swords. Leo, your person's very worried about you. They're very stressed. I feel that your person, I am getting a bit of pessimism coming from them, whereas you're more optimistic. There's certainly a worrier, a stress head. 8 of Cups right next to it, yeah. Your person's worried that you're not going to want to hear them out, that you're, like, say if you walked away from this person, they're worried that you're never going to come back. And 3 of Swords has come out now as well. Yeah. Devastated, I would say, Leo. Your person's devastated. I need to pull a clarifying deck before we go any further with this. And tell us about 9 of Swords, please. In Leo's person's headspace. This could also be a situation, Leo, where your person needs to speak to you about something, and they're worried that you wouldn't want to have anything to do with them when you find out what it is that they have to talk to you about. For some of you, you can tell us about 9 of Swords. The Knight of Wands, okay, is indicating that they might have done something impulsively. That they usually are very, very good at being able to predict a certain outcome of something. This is indicating that on this particular occasion, Leo, they weren't able to predict accurately the potential consequences of something that they did or said, and it's backfired on them on this occasion. Okay, you can tell us about the 8 of Cups, please. Thank you. The Queen of Cups, yeah. I feel that that's in reference to how they feel towards you, Leo. Again, heavy indications that your person has done something stupid and they didn't foresee those potential consequences. There is still love here though, and it's almost like your person's thinking, I need to come clean, I need to be honest with Leo, and if I'm anything less than honest, Leo's gonna clock it straight away, and then I really would end up losing Leo for good. Okay, because they're seeing you as really, really intuitive with that Queen of Cups energy. Whether you're a man, woman, gender fluid, makes no difference, okay? It's just the polarization of the feminine and masculine principle. You can still be massively intuitive, even if you're, like, naturally more masculine. Of course you can. Let's find out this 3 of Swords. Wow, that was super quick. The 4 of Coins in reverse, yeah. Surrender. That's the word that's coming through immediately with this one, Leo. Your person is about to surrender, reveal, and be honest, and nothing less. Okay? They know basically if they're not honest, anything less than that is just a risk too high, and it's a risk that they're not wanting to take. It's a risk that they really, like, they're saying it's more than my life's worth. How do they feel toward Leo, please? How do they feel toward Leo? Wow. Okay. Very cluttered energy, Leo. I can tell a lot by the energy when I'm handling the deck. It's very, very cluttered. your person needs to process really intense emotions before they can take another step forward, basically, okay? In their heart space, Temperance and the Five of Coins. Okay, balance, patience, moderation, something to do with divine timing or the right timing, and the Magician's come out off balance. Yeah, trying to make something happen, trying to make something work, manifesting. Potentially a wee bit of manipulative behavior here as well, with the Magician off balance, potentially, especially with the Five of Coins right next to it. That's like the lack mentality, feeling ignored, feeling forgotten about, or being ghosted, something like that. So in your person's heart space, they're waiting for the right time, basically. Okay, Temperance with Magician off balance. They're saying now really isn't the right time. I think Leo is still really, really pissed off at me. And if I was to do or say anything right now, it could, well, exacerbate the problem even further. So I feel in my heart that I need to just hang about a minute and just wait. Just wait this out. Can you tell us about the Five of Coins in their heart space? Wow, thank you. The Three of Coins and the Five of Coins. So, yeah. They are swinging wildly from being optimistic, pessimistic, and then pessimistic to optimistic, and that's why the energy feels really muddled and a bit scattered and cluttered. But mostly they're swinging more towards the pessimistic side of things, because it's like, see with this, how can you go from the Three of Coins to the Five of Coins to clarify the Five of Coins, right? There's teamwork, project building, collaboration, and then the lack mentality, the card of loss. So they're, in their heart, they're wanting it to work, but they're also doubtful that they can make it work with the Magician coming out off balance. So that would indicate that your person is feeling quite helpless in this particular situation, Leo. And it's kind of like they're saying, well, the ball is in Leo's court here. I can only do what I can do, and hope that Leo's going to be receptive to that, and hope that Leo can find it in their heart to forgive me, rekindle heart and receptive, right? You might feel that they're just manipulating you, though. So there's a trust issue here. Like, this person has done something to the point where that trust has been somewhat eroded, for sure. And tell us more about the Magician off balance in their heart space. Thank you. The Emperor. Asserting themselves, taking action, taking charge, taking the leadership role. Again, they're wanting to do something, Leo, but they're afraid of overstepping the mark with you. It's like they want to make a decision, but they also don't want to disrespect you by the same token. Okay. What are they hiding, please? What is Leo's? Thank you. The Hangman. They don't know. They don't know what to do. They're definitely in limbo. And again, it's that cluttered and scattered energy I was picking up on, Leo. What are they hiding, please? I feel that they could well be leaving something to chance also with that Hangman. And now you've got the Seven of Cups. Yeah, confusion, daydreaming, lots of options. I don't think they're trying to keep their options open. Like, for example, if this is about romance, I don't feel that your person's just wanting to keep their options open. I don't feel it's that. Yeah, Seven of Wands. In fact, it's very much the opposite. The Seven of Wands. Conflict, chaos, arguments. I feel your person, with this being the hidden energy, I feel that they're dealing with a lot of people, but not in that kind of context, if that makes sense. They're dealing with someone's paranoia. I don't feel it's your paranoia. I feel it's someone else's paranoia. Clarify that Seven of Cups for us, please, in the hidden energy for Leo. Okay, Four of Wands. So perhaps your person accused you of doing something that you didn't do. Something like that. And you felt like you had to constantly prove to them that there was nothing dodgy going on. Your Four of Wands is stability. It can be anniversaries, holidays as well. It's that solid foundation of which anything is built. Friendship, love, a career. It all needs a solid foundation, right? A solid starting point. Is indicating that that solid starting point is still here and that something can still be rebuilt. And with this being hidden energy, again, I feel that there's more to do with your person swinging madly from one end of the scale to the other. Oh shit, it's too late. I fucked up massively. Leo's never going to forgive me. That's it. I'm done. I'm finished. And then immediately to, but what if there is this chance? What if we can fix it? I'm sure we can fix it. Do you know what I mean? It's very, very bizarre energy, which can indicate that this is more of a recent falling out. Or it's not happened yet, and this is something that's right around the corner. Because remember this, I asked for the energy that's coming in towards Leo. So these reads can be predictive. Like oftentimes I've seen comments on my videos and people are like, oh, it doesn't resonate, this, that and the next. And then they've had to come back a couple of days later and go, oh, yeah, I judged this way too quick. This is exactly what's just happened. Do you know what I mean? So always keep an open mind with tarot, always. Your Seven of Wands clarified with the Two of Cups, Ten of Coins, Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. In the hidden energy, I feel that there has been a lie that has caused an argument, or soon will, about someone's finances. It could be about their finances, or it could be about how they're still speaking to a member of the family, and that member of the family is a troublemaker. And your person might have promised you faithfully that they were going to cut contact with them, stop communicating with them, stop associating with them. It could also be a friend of theirs that they've known for a long time that is loving drama of any kind. Your person might have lied to you and said, oh, I'm not speaking to that person anymore. But actually in the hidden energy, they still are speaking to that person. You can tell us about the Seven of Swords, please. Wow. Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. Very, very stagnant. When it comes down to that Seven of Swords, it's clarified with double stagnant energy. So it was lies by omission. They just didn't mention it when they should have told you. They should have told you something right from the get-go, and they didn't, which was very, very disrespectful, because they should have just been honest and upfront right from the start. This could be somebody who lied about a family situation or omitted something to do with their family situation, and then you found out about it after, which was painful, because you'd be like that, like, why didn't you just trust me with this? I thought we were a team. I thought we were partners. I thought we were building something together. And you're keeping these big secrets from me. It's like, what am I supposed to do with that? How can I build on that? And you couldn't. You couldn't. That's why it's come to a complete standstill. Your person is definitely taking responsibility, and they definitely do feel accountable for this mess. It feels messy. What actions will they take, please, toward Leo? They could also have, like, say if this was somebody that you only just met, they could have given you the impression that they were going through a divorce or something, when in actual fact, they're not. Something like that for a tiny handful of you. What actions will they take toward Leo, please? Thank you. The Six of Coins, they're going to give to the situation. They're going to try and grow. Like, I'll show you. New growth under there, and then they're pouring in their coins. So they're going to do something practical to grow and build the connection or relationship with you. Six of Cups. Soulmate energy. Yep. It's also the card of nostalgia, happy memories. It's a very gentle energy, that one. So your person's going to be a lot more sensitive towards your needs, yeah, Four of Coins, your needs, your wants, and your desires. They're going to be, they're going to make a concerted effort. And again, this is only for some of you, it's not for all of you, because you're all dealing with different people. The only thing I can pull is the strongest overall energy, right? You will know as to whether or not taking this person back is a good idea or not. For your particular situation, right? You will know, because you'll feel it deep down, and you'll know exactly the type of person it is that you're dealing with, right? So you need to take your own advice. Tarot is just a guide, right? The strongest overall energy here for most of you, your person is going to try and invest in the connection with you. They are going to try and fix it. You're going to have an opportunity to voice what it is that you need, what it is exactly that you need from the situation, Leo, right? And remember what I said to you right at the start of the read about how you will feel empowered to ask for exactly what it is that you need from others. This is going to be your opportune moment, and I feel strongly that you're going to do it in a very soft, gentle manner. Okay, with these two sixes here, that's love, harmony, relationships. It's perseverance, it's advancement, it's also reciprocated feelings. So there's a lot of communication here, back and forth, back and forth. There's two people finding common ground and finding solutions through that common ground. For most of you, again, not all of you, but for most of you, from what I can make out with this, your person does have good intent towards you, and they are definitely regretful and remorseful, okay, for sure. And then the energy at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor, yeah. The divine masculine energy, again, man or women or gender fluid, doesn't matter. It's just literally someone taking charge, someone taking action. Because why? Because it's the right thing to do. And there's your major arcana under there. I'm seeing that you're gonna reach a happy and healthy compromise with this particular individual. And for some of you, that is going to mean cutting them off. Because for you personally, that is what's going to be the happy, healthy compromise for you. You know, like say this is a situation where it's just too damn toxic, you know, and they're just too damn manipulative all of the time, then yeah, that would be a happy compromise. For the most part though, I do see this reconciliation. I do. I don't see you being bitter and twisted. I don't see you holding grudges, Leo. I see you holding very strong boundaries. And please do remember, there is a huge difference between holding a grudge and reinforcing a personal boundary. Huge difference. Right. That sounds like the construction guys are knocking on our door, so I'm going to have to take a quick pause. Lots of distractions going on in your read. Right, what else can you tell us, please, for our Leo collective in love? Leo collective in love. Okay, thank you. Hide behind material things. Yeah. So that scattered vibe of them not acknowledging fully their own feelings, that was why they came across to you as being very, very selfish. Because they're unable to acknowledge their own feelings, they are by default unable to acknowledge everyone else's feelings. I want to feel that way again, and that came out in reverse. So yeah, any of the cards that come out in reverse in this deck, it really does emphasize on that remorsefulness. Again, nostalgia, like literally looking back on the happier days that you shared together and really wishing to reclaim that, rekindle it. And then I wish I had treated you better. You see that? So they didn't treat you good at all. For a small handful of you, this person basically treated you like shit. Let's be honest. And they did destroy a really good thing. That person is wanting to speak to you, Leo, and they would like to speak to you soon. Because their guilty conscience, basically, is driving them up the wall. Okay. Can I have a healing message, please, for Leo and Leo's person? Wow. Objectivity and boundaries. What was that I was saying about there being a huge difference between healthy boundaries, reinforcing them, and someone who's just holding a grudge? Massive difference. And objectivity. So I'm going to do this one intuitively. Okay, it's number 22. You could be seeing a lot of 222s at this point in time. It's duality, balance, it's intuition, choices, crossroads, partnerships, unions, a pair, a couple, right? It's the stage right before something is about to kick off. Whether it be positive or negative just depends entirely on your own perspective. But that word perspective is a nice segue into that objectivity, right? It's all about your perspective, Leo. Again, look at it objectively. Does this individual, and you will know, are they being truthful, honest, and sincere? Are they capable of the changes that are required to show up as a healthy, stable, balanced individual? Or are they just the same old, right? You're going to have to look at it objectively, right? And realistically. Number 6 is your boundaries. So let's take a look. Boundaries are the invisible borders that surround each of us like a second skin. They make the container that we fill with who we are, which is our sense of self. It's a common fallacy to believe that love means dropping our boundaries in order to be closer to our partners. And it's true that it feels like intimacy, but this is not the intimacy of an adult. It's the rekindling of the childhood need for love and safety, when pleasing someone else was the only way to feel close and loved. as codependency. Perhaps this false intimacy has led you to becoming a people pleaser, orbiting around the needs of your partner and allowing their emotions to invade you. Perhaps you're scared of stating your own needs for fear of causing a conflict. Boundaries are like our immune system. They support what is healthy and life-enhancing and resist what is not. So people with a good sense of boundaries recognize when they have had enough. And that's the whole point, Leo. You, at some point, have gotten to the point in this situation where you were clearly like nah, enough is enough. I'm done. I'm out. They know their own limits and they're able to shut the door and say no. Do you know what it is that you want? Are you able to use your power of expression to draw the line? Can you truly distinguish what strengthens you from what weakens you? You're certainly being asked to question yourself now. Holding strong, healthy boundaries enables us to say yes or no at the right times, to let people in who can care for and support us, and keep out the people who may hurt us. And this is the concerning thing, isn't it, Leo? Are they coming back just to hurt you, or are they coming back because they genuinely are a changed person and remorseful? Only you can decide that one, right? We need our boundaries to retain our sense of selves as separate, autonomous beings when relating to others. Without them, we find it hard to know who's doing what and to whom. And in the confusion, we can find ourselves taken over and lose a sense of our own direction. You may need to take some time out from your partner to do your own thing, or even discover what your thing is. It may feel threatening at first. You may fear others leaving if you don't give them what it is that they want. But if the relationship is to be real and enduring, it requires you to take time to increase your confidence. A dynamic partnership is made up of two complete individuals who respect each other's boundaries, and therein lies the problem, Leo. Somebody was not respecting your boundaries. Building healthy boundaries is not something that you can just do overnight. Changing a deep-seated pattern is confronting, and it takes time, awareness and strength. But if you're prepared to start now and persevere, you will learn to stop giving yourself away and begin to forge a life that serves your very highest good. Ooh, there's a lot to unpack there, Leo. Yes. So look at the situation objectively. Recognize if someone is just trying to make you feel guilty or ashamed for having boundaries. If you feel that you're being manipulated, then yeah, the chances are quite high that you're just being manipulated. Do keep an open mind. It's rare, and to be honest with you, I've been on this planet now longer than I would like to admit. I am yet to see anybody change, to be honest. But it can happen. It's rare, but it can happen. And people can and do change, right? What you do with this situation, Leo, it's completely up to you, right? And it's up to you what you do with this reading as well. Because remember, tarot, it's not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch. It's just a guide. Literally, Leo, you're being alerted to the fact that somebody who took advantage of you in the past or somehow disrespected your own personal boundaries is coming back in towards you. And what you do with it is up to you, right? You're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeyatarot.com. I'm getting distracted by all the ruckus going on outside. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Okay, bye.